All right, so I'm going to try this again because the video cut off. So you may be experiencing tingling of the left or right foot. Your foot may also be falling asleep. You just getting up and being more active may be significant at this time. You may be seeing the numbers 44, 44, 44. Um, Cloves, clovers, four-leaf cloves, three-leaf cloves may also be significant. Cloves, the actual spice itself, may be significant. So you may be needing to utilize that, or you could be someone that's already utilizing that in your day-to-day life. It's good for dental health. It's good just like for antibacterial, for its antibacterial properties. It is also great for sperm or semen. If you know, if a male may need to go ahead and actually work on his health in that aspect. If I'm silent, I'm just channeling the messages, so bear with me. The song, I think it's, I think the song is called Superstar, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the man name is Lupe Fiasco. It says, "You are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear." I don't know the lyrics, but that's the part of the song that like I've heard before. And yeah, so I don't know. I just was recording a collective message and I was telling you guys that you are what you answer to. You're not anything of your past. It's like you're not anything that you've suffered. You're not the past experiences. So for some of you, it's like you need to understand that and you need to go ahead and release that because you're still stuck in survival mode. I was having trouble with my throat chakra prior to pressing record. And then also I keep looking at the color blue. So, or seeing it prior to click and record. So right now you may be having a hard time expressing yourself. You may also feel as though no matter how much you express yourself, people don't understand exactly how it is that you feel. I don't know, for somebody, you're in the energy that I used to be in. At one point in time, see, no. Give me a second. I have to drink some water. All right. So at one point in time, I used to feel like I was literally standing in front of my entire, like the entire world, and everybody was looking at me. Or like, imagine being on a stage, right? But imagine that stage just being like a road or a river or an ocean, and then everybody else is standing on the sand. And you're there and you're drowning and everybody is like looking but they pretend not to see you. That's exactly how I used to feel about my life. So I don't know, for some of you, whoever this message may be for, whoever it's meant to reach, you may feel as though you are drowning and everybody is right there but no one is choosing to help you despite their experiences, despite their resources, whatever it may be, nobody is extending an olive branch to you. And for this reason, you feel the way it is that you do. You may be experiencing or may have experienced some cycles in love that were very uncomfortable for you. You may have also experienced some uprooting and upheaval within your home life when it comes to like maybe this is what you're experiencing now, but the energy that I'm picking up is like somebody's experiencing some things at home or they've experienced some things at home that has them to where they find it hard to be able to go ahead and put the weight down despite the fact that it's burdening them or it's burdening you. It's like you're holding on for dear life and you don't have to. You can release it, you can let it go. Everybody's problem is not your problem. Those burdens don't have to be your burdens. It's okay to say no. You have a right to say yes or no. Now, if you're surrounded by people that don't allow you to make that decision, or they try to guilt trip you, or manipulate you, or gaslight you for giving them the response that you do, then that's on them. That has nothing to do with you. That's their issue, and that's something that they need to work on controlling. They can talk about you, they can say whatever it is that they want. Let them. I don't know if that song says, let them hate if they wanna. That's what I just heard. So just let them hate if they wanna. Forget them, worry about you. You are your longest commitment. At the end of the day, you can't show up to be who you need to be unless you're pouring into yourself the way that you need to. Whether or not that's you sleeping a little bit more. Why? Because your body is exhausted. Whether or not this is you declining an invitation to go somewhere because you just feel as though maybe you don't need to be in that location, or maybe you need to go ahead and actually save those funds for, something that is more important. It's not necessarily always about your wants. It's more importantly about your needs and the things that you need to prioritize. The number 17 could be significant. The 17 bus may be significant. A as in Adam. Somebody's name could be Alexa. You may also be, talking to the Alexa. I guess there's a type of device with a voice activation feature. I don't know. But yeah, artificial intelligence could be significant because one of my goddesses, we really communicate a lot, and she sent me this thing, and she was saying that, do you really think that AI would let them do what they were doing in front of, like, let the celebrities do what it is that they were doing in front of all those people? And I was telling her, like, with the level of, I don't even know, the level of innovation, I'll say, and what AI has been able to accomplish, yes, it's possible. And it's not necessarily that person doing it, it's the AI, artificial intelligence feature that's going ahead and actually putting it together to where it is displayed in that sense or portrayed in that particular way. Whether or not this is voice, video, digital, you could be somebody that's going to school for it. This is also something that you may be interested in getting, more information or more knowledge on before you go ahead and actually work on it or dive deeper into it. Some of you may have recently received a certification for it. Congratulations. The initials U as in umbrella, P as in Papa, and C as in Charlie could be significant. Why did I say it with the phonetic alphabet? I don't know, but yeah. Maybe you could work in customer service, whoever this message is for. Somebody's name could be Kiala. I went to school with a girl named Kiala. And I hope you guys can hear me really because I'm using the microphone and it's been a while since I used it, but then most of my stuff was packed up because remember I moved and most of my stuff kind of, I still have it packed up because I'm still trying to figure out how I want things fully. And this may be you. You may be decorating at this time. You may also be making some renovations. The Philippines could be significant. Filipino food may be significant. You may also be just networking, branching out, trying new things. Like lately, I've been more on the bilingual side. So I've definitely been speaking a different language most of the time when I've been interacting. Um, you could also be trying like different cuisines and things like that. Like if you normally eat like because I'm a Native American, right? I usually would eat like well, I would eat like foods that are conducive to my genetic makeup. I like eat with things with a lot of herbs and spices, right? But then most people would say, well, you got black skin or your skin is dark, you African American. No, that is the title that they took and gave us. But that's another story. You'll find information on that on my page. So just look. It's years and years worth of stuff. But um people say, oh, you should eat a lot of soul food, or you may have people that eat Mexican food, but then now you're trying or branching out. So it's like maybe you're trying Dominican food, or you could be trying Peruvian food or Nicaraguan food. I don't know how to say it the other way, but I'll practice it. So I apologize if that I butchered that. Please don't chew me out. Somebody you may be hitting the lottery, um, or not. They don't want you to know this part. As I looked up 1212 on the camera, yeah. All right, so you could be hitting for 5K. You may have recently hit for 5K. This doesn't necessarily have to be a lottery winning. You may be somebody that's into like sports betting. If I'm not mistaken, like on the app Flip, the max that you can actually win on a bet is $5,000. So I don't know. You may also be somebody like I was saying, and that's into sports betting because look, that's 5K a year. Some of you may be getting approved for a loan for 5K. Congratulations! But remember, if you're taking out these loans, make sure you're utilizing them for what you need and not just wasting the money because you have to pay stuff back, right? So somebody you may be receiving a deposit from $3,000 to $5,000. For somebody, you may be receiving $35,000 because that's what I just saw. Don't forget to support your girl. Let's see. Okay, so I just picked up my AE Weight Tarot deck, and these are the two cards that came out, right? You have I'll put them down so you guys could kind of see them. All right, so you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower, but the Tower came out first. Things had to fall apart for other things to come together. Let me see. I'm going to try to cut the light off and see if that helps. Can I cut the light off? No, that did not help. Let me stop touching stuff. All right. So I heard things had to fall apart in order for things to come together. For a lot of you, some energies had to be dropped out of your life in order for you to be able to be in the energy of receiving. Because maybe you were constantly in the energy of giving to these people. It didn't necessarily have to be monetarily, but you were giving your energy to these people. You were giving all of your time, all of your affection. For a lot of you, it was unappreciated. And for a lot of you, it's still unappreciated. It's like for sometimes we can be used to being in the energy of being around people for so long, we sit there and we stay around them despite the fact that you hear them chattering in the background, despite the fact that, because you hear that chattering in the background. It's like, despite the fact that you hear them chattering in the background, or you see and hear the things that they say, or do, it's like you still try to give these people the benefit of the doubt. And in actuality, instead of you being able to allow these people to receive their karma, you're there and you're constantly receiving the bare minimum, or the shorter end of the stick, and your angels are tired of that. I know you're tired of it. I'm tired of it for you. I was tired of it for myself, so I had to stop giving my energy to certain situations. And right now, this may be something that you're being guided to do. Get away from people that could be manipulating you. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you have the magician and the three of swords, and then that's followed by the two of pentacles. So it's like, when it comes to this situation, you have people that's trying to manipulate your energy. They're trying to get things to go their way. For a lot of you, again, this could be in love, where you constantly keep giving your heart to people that are fumbling you. And then I'm hearing the song Fumble by, what's her name, Johnny Blaze. It was some clip that was, I don't know if it was on Facebook or if it was on YouTube, and the man was like, he was like, come mess with a real one. You keep letting that other one fumble you. Why you keep letting people play with you? Like, why do you keep letting people play with you?